Hey guys, before we get started, if you'd like to support the channel, be sure to check out the link in the description. There you're going to find all of our affiliate links and even some exclusive coupon codes to help you save some money on various products. Now we have that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So the first thing we need to do is make sure we're safe. And how we do that is by pushing this button right here. That drops the magazine. Set that aside. We're still not safe. We still have to check the chamber to make sure that there's no ammo in there. And how we do that is by grabbing the dagger like this, flipping it over. We're going to push forward with this hand, while with this hand we're going to grab the slide from here or here and pull this way. And there you could tell that there's no ammo in the chamber. So we are now safe. Next, you're going to point the dagger in a safe direction, pull the trigger. The next goal is to get this line right here past this area right here. How we do that is by putting this area of the dagger into this area of your hand. And it looks like this. Then you're going to take your two fingers, you're going to wrap it over, if you have an optic, over the optic. If not, you're going to put it over the slide in this area, and you're going to pull the slide back to the rear. Now you can tell that this line is now past this area right here. The next goal is to grab this tab and that tab, and we're going to pinch and pull down just like that. And then we're going to release the pressure with our fingers, and we're going to push the slide off just like that. You can set this part down. So now we got to flip over the slide, and the next thing we're going to do is remove the recoil spring. So what I do is I grab it from here and I pull up and out on an angle, and it looks like this. Up, out on the angle, set that down. Next we have to remove the barrel, and how we do that is by pushing up on the barrel block like this, slightly, pushing it in that direction. Now we can grab from here, pull up and pull out on an angle just like that. Congratulations, you have successfully disassembled your PSA Dagger Micro. Now let's put everything back together. So we're going to pick up our slide and we're going to pick up our barrel. This part of the barrel gets inserted to this area right here. And it looks like this. Goes in on an angle, and then what you do is you pull it back. You can see the barrel block falls into place right here. So next we have to install the recoil spring. There's two sides of the recoil spring. There's this side and then this side. This side of the recoil spring gets inserted to this area right here, while this area right here will need to be placed into this half circle right here. And I'll show you how it's done. So take this part right here, insert it like that. Next, we're going to compress the recoil spring while pushing downward. Done. And the other thing you want to make sure is with the recoil spring on this side, is you want to make sure that it's even and it's not all the way to the left or all the way to the right. You just want to make sure it's dead center, just like that. Next, we're going to take this area right here and then this area right here, and we're going to slide it onto these two rails here and here, and it's going to look something like this. Now once you get to here, you can see you have two more rails right here and here, and you can see that your slide is actually hitting the rails. So what you have to do is you have to push downward on the back of the slide, and then you're going to pull to the rear. So pushing down, pulling to the rear, just like that. You're going to hear a click, and then now you can pull the slide forward and you can see it's locked on. The next thing I like to do is a function test just to make sure everything is installed properly. And how you do that is by gripping the dagger like this, flipping it over, pushing forward with this hand, while with this hand grabbing the slide from here or here and pulling it towards me like 3 times. Great, everything sounds good so far. Next, you're going to point the dagger in a safe direction, pull the trigger, hold the trigger, don't release it yet, pull the slide to the rear. Now release the trigger slowly. You hear the reset, pull it again, and there you go, everything's working perfectly. Last but not least, we're going to install the magazine. The flat side with the numbers faces the rear. You insert it into this area right here. You're going to push up until you hear a click, just like that, and you're done. Congratulations, you have successfully field stripped and put back together your PSA Dagger Micro. If you found the video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And while you're here, why don't you check out some of my other videos. Also, if you're in the market for CCW insurance, check out Right to Bear. Link is in the description below. Use coupon code UBR10 to get 10% off your entire order. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.